Hi Rex, this is Can Yazgan from Roofing SEO Pros. I know we couldn't meet today, and my schedule is kind of unclear for tomorrow. I might be flying around this time, so I thought I would shoot you a quick video on your website so that you can listen and absorb the information and let me know if you have any questions. I hope this would be useful for you. So. You've reached us to talk about lead improvements for your website and getting more leads and more customers. That's what we exactly specialize in. Just a uh, quick background about our system is, let me just share this page on my website. We believe in the three different themes and six cores in our system. So that you get the maximum results. So if you look at our system here, it is based on search engine optimization, which is having the right website platform and ranking the website with SEO. This would provide you with more visibility with your customers and also drive website visits to your site. However, if you were to only do this, this would not be enough because you need to be able to convert those visitors into actual customers who want to do business with you. I'm sure you've been in the business for a long time, so I'm sure you have a really great business, good people working hard, delivering on time and everything. But the question is, how much can we show this to prospective customers, because it might be the first time they're interacting with you. Right? So what we do in this second phase is optimize for conversion. There are elements based on research that makes conversion, which means making a visitor into a lead a higher probability when they see your website. And then not only website, now people look at the reviews. So in Google or Yelp, you want to have at least 50 reviews over 4.5 stars, and you want to be able to automate this process that for any job that you complete, it should be really easy for you to ask the reviews and publish those reviews on your website. The good thing is we have a reputation management platform, a tool which automates this process, and I can show you how that works. Only after these two, and we start usually with our clients with these two things, do we move to the third one, which is doing more ads on Facebook or Google, doing more community events, boosting your social and etc. for getting more referrals and expanding your business. So that's like a quick snapshot of our system. So what I will go through today is just to look at your website, and we have a few standard way of looking at the SEO opportunity initially. So we always look at from the keywords perspective. So what a keyword is something that you write in Google, Virginia Beach roofing, and then as you're probably aware, there are ads. You can always buy these ads, but that's not our focus right now. Our foundation first needs to be rankings and conversion elements. Then you have these three results. So if you're on these three results, you have really high probability of getting leads. So if this, for example, this specific Virginia Beach roofing is searched 320 times a month. And then you have different variations of it. You can say contractor, Virginia Beach roofing contractor, which is 90 times, roofing repair. We'll look at these keywords. Like, there are different ways people look for keywords, and sometimes they would write roofer, sometimes roofing. We do have tools to figure out how much is the search volume. And the CPC amount here is how much you would pay if you were to buy this click from Google. So if I were to click this company, Joyland Roofing, they would be paying $15 for that click, right? What we want to do is we want to rank here and also on the first page here so that we don't pay for each click. So this is what we call an organic rankings. So let's look at which keywords for your service area are important for your business. So you've listed here um, some of the cities, right? So Tidewater, Virginia in the Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Portsmouth. These are really really good large cities, right? So you can easily get the search volume total is, my guess is about 2,000 for these cities combined, at least for a month. And what you need to do is to make sure that, for example, if you wanted to appear in these Google listings, one of the first things there's a service area mileage. So you want to make sure that you don't set your mileage too little or too much. Like if you were to set it for 300 miles radius, that would be too much and you would not be relevant for any of the cities here. But if you were to set it up to 60 miles, 70 miles, whatever is your search area, that's a first step to have a shot at ranking. And then there are tools, methodologies to be able to rank these in these top three positions for local businesses. But you can see for Virginia Beach roofer, you have these results here on the left-hand side, and this is where you want to be. And then same for other cities, right? If you were to write, let's see here, Norfolk roofing, right? Norfolk roofing. Norfolk roofing. So you have these Norfolk companies coming out, Stevenson's. So you want to replace these, and then this first result, Norfolk company, roofing company. There's Home Advisor. These will be everywhere. Home Advisor or Yelp. They are less important. We want to be at least in the top three in terms of the commercial roofing company, like Stevens Roofing, Beck Roofing, or SYS.com, right? So, and then these are like you have 320 search volume from this city as well, right? So if you were to get, let's say, of these searches and based on the clicks, if you were to get 200, 300 extra visits to your website, and then it will come to how much of those visits you can convert and what's the average value for a job, and that would be your return on your marketing investment. So now let's go back to the organic. We talked about it, and then I forgot to talk about our own company, Roofing SEO Pros. We are a roofing company focused company focusing on the roofers, and then just to demonstrate where we are, if we go to Google and search for roofing SEO, so this roofing SEO is let's see, search 260 times a month, and one click is $20. So it's a very competitive keyword. And then these are the ads. This is people who are paying money to be here. And then what we hear is we're numbers 2 right now here. So these things change. Sometimes you're number 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. But we're definitely on the first page on a national basis. And that's one proof point that we know how to do the search engine rankings and SEO. So we talked about these. We'll come to your website, but we start with the keyword research. So we have some tools. Let me open up one of the things. So this is your company, GallupRoofing.com, and if you look at what you're ranking so far, you're ranking for Gallup Roofing and some other words here. But I've downloaded these things, and let's look at by CPC. So CPC is really the so let's look at actually first your positions. So maybe you're curious where I'm ranking right now. So in Gallup Roofing, when you're number one, there are 90 searches a month on average. This is the average of last 12 months, which is pretty good. But people who don't know your business, who are looking for a roofer in their region and evaluating different options, are not going to write Gallup Roofing, right? So this would not really actually bring you new customers. Sleeper Deck System, you're appearing number one. But again, a person in Philadelphia might be looking for this. So this is not a local term. But these other things are not, some of these things are not local terms. Rex Simpson, your name is searched for 20 times a month, which is interesting. Maybe you didn't know that before. But none of these are really actually bringing, and you can see the value of that. Somebody is actually Gallup Roofing might be buying. You have the option to buy ads for your roofing company names, but let's ignore that and let's look at what the highest cost per click keywords. That's the trick that we use to see which of these keywords are most valuable, right? Which are the ones you actually want to rank for. And then if you're a commercial roofing company on a national basis, this is a really important keyword: commercial metal roof repair, right? That's a cost per click of $30 per link. But what we're focusing on, which I highlighted, and there might be more cities that you're targeting, but based on what Google has seen on your website, and this is not maybe perfectly optimized yet, let's look at the yellow ones. These yellow ones are what you want to be ranking for. And if you were to look at the traffic volume that's coming, this is approximate. This tool is actually more conservative. Google usually has a higher number. But if I add just these ones, and there are different variations that you're not ranking for, I'm not looking at all the options here. So that's about 1,000 searches a month. That if you are not appearing on the first page of Google and Google Maps, your competitors are. And these are mostly customers who are interested to get roofing services. So what you're ranking here is your average position is really low. It's average is 75. You're not even on the first page, first 3 pages for these rankings, right? And this is actually, let me see what this is the latest position. So what we want to do is we want to move these words and similar words that we identify up on the first page. And this is 1,000, and I think we can find another 1,000 volume of keywords from variations of this, and maybe other cities like Norfolk is here. Whatever you think is maybe Outer Bank roofing services, right? Outer Banks roofing services, anything that that we do. But then even if we get off the 2,000, let's say, potential keyword volume, we get 10% of that. We can hopefully can get more, but on a consider that's 200 visitors a month, and how many of these will become customers? If you can get 20, 30 additional customers, that would really start accelerating our business. And we can move this 10% to more as we move even up in the rankings. And then if you were to just buy these keywords, like looking at these, some of these are $40 a link, $30, $25. Looking at an average, you're looking at like $22 of 200. That's like $4,000 or $5,000 you have to keep paying every month to Google to be able to get the click. So that's kind of value we're shooting for. So I hope this is being helpful, and or maybe you're not seeing my screen here, but I will send this Excel file. I have an Excel file open if you wanted to see your rankings. I can email that to you but I should be able to show it actually here as well. Let me search for. No, this is not really gonna work. Oops. So we are sharing the screen. Maybe it is already. Maybe you're able to see it. I hope you're able to see my Excel file. If not, I'll send that to you. Okay, so we talked about the keywords. Let's go through. We said we want to rank for these things like Virginia Beach, Norfolk, but you need separate websites, pages to be able to rank for these pages. Let's look at an example here. You look at if you want to rank for different cities. Let me give actually another. It's easier to demonstrate here. Service area. We want to have something like service area here that this company has. These guys are so Allentown, and look at the cities that they serve. And then for Bethlehem, if I click here, you will see that in this URL, you will see Bethlehem. It's a separate page. It's a Bethlehem page, and this is what's going to be ranking. For Bethlehem, in this case, this is a plumber. Bethlehem plumber. This will be the company. Let me show you another one I saw. This is a slide. I hope you can see the slide. Padlock Roofing. If you look at them, you will have Panama City Roofing. You will have Orlando location, Panama. These are separate cities, separate pages for these cities, and separate also pages for the services, which you have. You have the separate pages for the services. If I look at the website here, residential, which is great, and then if I click roof and leak repairs, you have this is perfect. But we need to have something similar for, let's say we need a Virginia Beach roofing. It's a roofing repair or roofing. We need something like that, which we don't have to be able to rank. So we need to add some pages to your website. The second thing is on your website is the blog, which is good. If you keep this fresh, it is good for your customers and also for Google. So if I look at the latest blog that you've had, usually this has a date, but this doesn't have. So it's good that you have at least a blog, and keeping this blog active is important. These are the four search. And the other thing is the security certificate. You have a not secure sign here. We need to make this secure. Like this impacts the Google's rankings and how Google views your website. And then I think one other thing that I looked for your website was page speed. Your optimization is kind of medium. You can increase the speed of your website on desktop and mobile, which will give a better experience for the users and also be good for Google rankings too. So these are some searching related things that I think we need to do on your website. And we'll look at the conversion. If somebody came to your website, what I think your website is good at, and what are the improvement areas, we'll discuss that in our second, the conversion section. So we're still on the kind of ranking search engine optimization thing. Looking at this, and I talked about the Google Maps. The good thing is that here's one customer of ours, and you can see in Google Maps they're ranking in one or two in many places, and you can even see on your dashboard how many visits to your website you got from the Google Maps results, how many people even called you. You can track these things once you have the rankings, which is really, really cool, and you can optimize based on that. So the other thing for rankings that we need is once we decide the target, we decide on where the value is. we kind of did that with you. And then the ranking part is, how many domains and backlinks do you have to your website, and is it increasing at a steady pace? And this is a local company, local roofer 105 domains, and then it's a national roofer, I think Baker Roofing Company, that has 600, almost 550 domains. So a referring domain means that another website is sending a link to your website. Check out Gallup Roofing for more information, or check out Virginia Beach Roofer if you want to learn more. Things like that. And if there's a button where you can click and go to your website, that's how the domain works. And you can have multiple backlinks from one website. But the referring domains means like how many different websites you're getting links from. So if I look at yours, let me see if I had it here. You do have referring domains. It's not here. You do have about, I think, 40 do follow links. Not only social profiles. So you have some linkings, but we'll increase that. We need to make that backlink linking stronger. So that's in essence what we do with with the SEO part, first part of making your website to be more suited for search engines. We want to develop a keyword strategy. And then we have something called citations, where in Yellow Pages or Yelp, you have the phone number, name, your address. We want to make sure that they're all consistent. We do a consistency audit for your maps ranking. As I said, we look at the maps optimization. Maybe your mileage radius is not right, so we'll change that. There may be low quality. Most of the links you have are low quality and not related to roofing. So we want to increase the high quantity and quality of links, and we want to build links naturally over time, not at a one time. So this is why usually like seeing results could take 3 to 9 months. You need to keep building the links, and then there should be a consistent. That's how natural size gather links. We can't just give like 50 links. We need to have a pace for the link building. So that's one of the strategies that we use to rank our own website. So that's the kind of essence of where we are if we were to rank. We talked about also your page insight speed. We need to increase, we need to get you an SSL certificate. But most importantly, we need to really create some city pages for your website and target that for SEO. And then the backlinking is what we are proficient at. Since we are roofing focused, we have access to roofing blogs and websites and can get links from those. That's kind of the really expensive part of SEO, because those links are expensive. But that's what gets us the result. So now let's look at the conversion. So if you were to get these visitors, you're not done, right? You need to be able to convert what we say. If you look at this chart here quickly look at the how the conversion works, from the visitor to your lead. And once you have a lead, somebody calls you, then you need to be able to close that lead, which is your responsibility. You need to have the good salespeople and good process, good follow-up process as well to be able to close these. But at least from the website, they need to be like dying to talk to you, right? They need to be able to. And we have identified some, based on research, some areas where what the best practices are in terms of. So rather than reading these things to you, I want to really show you on this. If I can make this bigger, I can. Let me actually show a website here. Here, Bell Roofing. Right? Let's look at Bell Roofing. Here we see the number 1 rated Atlanta roofing contractor. Right, easily I can click on this thing and I can see the Bell Roofing reviews. This is the Yelp site. They have 65 reviews, which is over 50, which we recommend to have. They have over 4.5. We don't. And then We have the phone number here, free quote, easy to get the quote, phone number, nice pictures, and then you have some text here, and then what again people say about us, testimonials, and then third-party platforms, and showing some of the actual roofs that they've done, and another quick quote. Like we'll look at some of the best practices here. So if you look at, we were looking at this website, so easy to see contact phone number here, ratings very clear on the first page, easy to navigate product services, value propositions to mean why they should choose this company versus others, social sites, testimonials, recent works, quotes, right? And then let's look at the more advanced side. Again, here they had a video on the first page, easy to see right upper hand, contact number, easy to get fill the information and get a quote. There's some educational materials they've also put here, interactive roofing diagrams. This is a bit more advanced, but team photos, like people of their crew working here, some testimonies as well. And then triple B rating, NG's listing awards and things like that. But what we see here is, again, a lot of demonstration and the value here on the website. And then finally, let me show you the plumbing website, which I think is also a good example. Here, if you open it, okay, they have this chat thing if you want to use it. So let's look at the homepage. We are seeing on the homepage, big number, easy to see number, 24-hour emergency, since 1923, good logo. So that's a good header, like up section. And then immediately you see read our reviews, meet service. You have the team photo here. It creates trust, and you even have a video here that how showing you how they do this thing. And look at the reviews here. Like if you click the read reviews button, what you see here is their reviews page, and then it takes all the information from other sites. So they have 926 reviews, gets all the information from the Google reviews, and then collects it on their website. I mean, if you look at Allentown Plumbing, look at the number of reviews they have. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So look at this. Allentown Plumbing Schuler Service, 405 reviews, 4.8 ratings. So even if somebody wanted to badmouth this company, write fake reviews, it would still not affect them. So they are really, really set up good for future. And if I do Allentown Roofing, they are on the first page. And we want to implement a similar system to our website to collect reviews. We do have, so this is their 405 thing, and then Schuler Service is there here for number 2 in this Allentown Plumbing. So we want to do a similar service to there where you can easily request reviews from your customers. Let me see here. You want to be able to initiate the review request, follow up with them, publish the reviews on the multiple platforms easily, and also aggregate all these reviews and show only the good reviews, 4 stars or above we recommend, on your website. And then there should be an immediate click to the website, because that's really the other thing that people check. After they check your website and see all the good things, they will look at Yelp and Google My Business, and it really impacts if you will receive the call or not. Like looking at these 2 companies, New View Roofing and Lone Star Roofing. Lone Star has this 4 reviews, 1.5 stars. These guys have a lot of Google My Business, 195 reviews for. So in order to get to over 100 reviews, you need a system, and that's one of the services that we have. We can build a system to be able to get those reviews. And the statistics is really important. 82% say they read online reviews before visiting a local website. And We have on our webinar, we go through these slides, and we have more examples of why some websites are good. We can put a team photo on your website and things like. So there is some work to do with the websites to be able to convert better. And then Facebook ads. Once those are done, then we can focus on the Facebook ads of your marketing efforts. So let me check if I have covered everything here I wanted to cover. Yeah, so that's in essence. There's a lot of opportunity, I think, for your business. Your anchor text is the text which we link with. So I have a good idea how to run your SEO campaign. I think we can get good results. We want to be able to move these positions which are on page 7, 8, 9 to page 1 and 2, and then keep working our ways up. And then in parallel, we should work on your website's conversion and setting up the review system. And if we can get this right and implement this correctly, I think you'll be really set up well to drive more business online. Because as it stands, look at the traffic you're getting from these high value keywords. It's basically zero. So we want to move these up and also get the right conversion elements for your website. So if you're interested in this approach, if you like this approach, give me a text. We can set up a call. I can answer any of your questions. I can go through what would be the cost for these services. There are different offers that we have in terms of packages. We can do only SEO. We can do SEO plus the website and review optimization. So there are different options. If you wanted to discuss those things, I'm happy to help you. I hope this was useful. We believe that there is an opportunity to really improve your website and show your work in a better light from the website and also ranking perspective. So I think for those cities, there is a good opportunity for your business. And again, I want to close that, just to show we know what we are doing. Roofing SEO, I'm looking for, actually it's, national ranking. You'll see the volume here, and you see we are number 2 here, and I hope we're going to come to number 1 soon. But this is, if we cannot rank our website, then we cannot rank anyone else's, and we can rank our website in a very competitive national word, around the similar volume of roofing searches. So you could be sure that we'll do whatever it takes, but it does take time. Google doesn't immediately shoot you on page 1. You need to build trust with Google, give the right signals at a natural pace. So that's why we work on a monthly basis and build towards increasing your ranking. So I don't know if you've done SEO before. Maybe if you've done, more about it, but it really depends on who's doing the SEO, the quality of the links, the quality of optimizations, and if you really want to change how your business is going to look like going next year and beyond, we need to make those changes right now. And I'm happy to help you further or answer your questions. So I'll stop my recording for now. So I wanted to shoot this in case we were not able to connect tomorrow because of the scheduling. But if you watch this video, if you're interested, definitely text me and let's get on a call, and so that I can answer any of your questions. Thank you.